Hey guys, it's John for Cartridge Blast Gamers here with another Cartridge Blast podcast. It is episode 50, and you can find this on SoundCloud or any other app of your choice, and also on our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or topics you want to throw at us, check us out on Twitter at Cartridge Blast, and or leave comments down below. Oh, and like and subscribe and hit that bell, ding ding. I am joined with
Jonah
and
Carmine.
That was a little quick intro, but felt like doing that.
I thought it was great. I thought it was some of your best work.
I appreciate that. How you guys doing?
Fantastic.
Great.
Wow. One's fantastic, one is just great.
We'll see by the end. If I'm better, I'll say fantastic.
We'll see how the podcast goes.
Pay attention to the end.
All right. So, if you're new here, thanks for joining. We appreciate it. And I was going to say watching and or listening, so we'll say that. Or watching, as we
The watching
seem
It's
to.
our first t-shirt.
It is. Hashtag
Along with
watching.
respect my time.
I like
ding
that
ding.
one. Anyway, so what we do here is we usually start these off with what we're playing because we are gamers, and throughout the week we like to play some stuff. Unless we're truly busy, then we didn't play anything and we'll just make up something. But that's for us to know and you never to find out. So anyway, let's start this out with what you playing. Carmine, we'll start with you. We'll work our way this way.
Mostly Destiny 2 still. I've gotten a little bit more time with the expansion. I don't think we've talked about it, but I just bought a house, so I was waiting on internet to actually work in the house.
And we had a bad storm that knocked out.
Storm that knocked it out for 3 days, too. So I finally got internet back, so I dove into the new content a little bit more with the new expansion. I actually did get to finish Eater Worlds, which was exciting. That was a good encounter. That was a fun little thing.
It was,
a little
yeah.
raid there. I liked it a lot.
Eater of Worlds?
Eater Worlds.
Yeah,
is what
the old raid there. The first one.
This is the first one.
Okay.
I'm not leveled up enough to do the next one. I'm not even leveled up enough to comfortably do a heroic strike right now. I'm a little annoyed.
Yeah.
So
the heroic strikes are crazy.
because I think even with mods on right now, I think I'm at like 347. And they recommend like 350 light. I'm getting my butt kicked.
You could do a heroic strike. It'll just be annoying. And don't do the one with the Vandal.
Yeah.
And all the Shanks. Though that one's just bad.
And the heroic strikes now have the modifiers on it too, which is great. It's challenging. I get it. I like it. It's just a matter of I can't just sit there, spend a half hour, and knock out the 3 strikes.
You spend a half hour and be halfway through
Unless
the
you
strike.
have somebody with you. Obviously, if you have a team. I was trying to do it with randoms, which was always a mistake. Never do it with randoms. But I got my exotic sword. And whatever that one was called.
The World Line Zero.
That's it. Damn, you're looking at an encyclopedia.
Jonah knows his destiny.
So I got that. Working towards the other 2 exotic weapon quests that they have going on there. I'm liking it. I enjoy it. It's just a matter of, still more Destiny. I'm sure in a couple weeks I'll be tired of it.
It's keeping your interest, though.
But that's the thing. If I can get the raid, I want to do the raid lair. I want to be able to do both the raid lairs, and they're going to be doing the Moments of Triumph again.
Oh, are they?
I think
I haven't heard that. I haven't been looking too much into information about it, but that'd be pretty cool if that happens. I think it's going to last a bit longer than you would expect, just because how...
I'm nowhere near where I need to be for
escalation protocol. The way they've done it is the hardcore streamers and people that are willing to do LFG to get 9 people in a patrol at one time.
That's not us.
Yeah. They're going to get what they need in like a month or something, and then they'll be done. And then the rest of us will slowly start inching up, and it'll be like waves of people being ready to finish escalation protocol.
Yeah.
And that's, I guess, what they're looking for. I'm annoyed because I'm probably not going to be finisher for a while.
I don't think I'm going to get to it for a little while.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring God of War.
It's fine. That's fine. I still need to play Destiny.
It was all he looked forward to.
You want to know what it threw me off? Because we're doing this.
It actually made him real giddy because he remembered that we're back to doing them every week now.
Yeah,
and it was just...
Yeah,
I can't believe I'm getting God of War this week.
Screwed up. That's
all I talked about.
And it's not even in front of me all the time because all my stuff is downstairs in the basement now. So it's not something I'm constantly looking at. I would have remembered if...
Should have been the first thing you unpacked. I don't know.
Well, it's unpacked. Everything's there. It's just downstairs in the basement. It's not something I passed.
You forgot you had a basement
on my way out to the car.
You forgot you had a basement now.
No, I won't because my TV's down there.
Is that your man cave?
He forgets he has
I don't call it man cave. I call it the dad den.
The dad den.
The dad den.
No girls allowed. No children allowed.
Well, I can't because of I got the washer machine down there, washer and dryer machine. I have the actual pantry and stuff like that that's down there. So
we'll take over the laundry. Then it's your room.
I really should, but I won't.
Why?
I'm afraid.
I don't touch those things.
I'm afraid I'm going to shrink all my clothes and turn everything red.
You're like that movie. You're like that video that where like you like convince yourself that like the basket of clothes just cleans itself.
Yeah,
It just shows back up in your dresser.
Yeah.
Like it'll do itself.
Exactly. It's just I'm a perfectionist too, so I'm always going to overanalyze every little step. Like you should have seen me like mowing the lawn for the first time. It's terrible. like I'm just a perfectionist about everything.
You pull out a ruler, you're like,
did I get all that? I'm gonna go over it again. So that's sorry, sidetracked.
That lasts for a couple weeks, and then you just be like, I just don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna draw.
Just burn it all.
Just got a flamethrower.
Your wife's gonna be like, honey, did you mow the lawn? Yeah, it's a smiley face. It's what we wanted. It's better.
But,
It's better.
So I know it was off tangent. I do got to bring in God of War so you can actually play God of War. But with Destiny, like the escalation protocol, like I said, there's definitely a level grind again, and you can't really move up unless you have the what is it? The weekly help me. What do we do? Milestones. Thank you.
The weekly help me.
Help me.
Yeah, you have to do the milestones every week. You have to do, if you want to reach higher light level as fast as possible, you have to do every raid every week. You have to do trials.
I feel like Destiny is a job.
It is a job.
It is a job.
It's a hobby, and that's the thing they wanted to get back to. And like they had the whole community summit, they wanted to get back to being a hobby.
I like it to be a casual hobby though. Like I don't want to.
Yeah, it can be. You only have to jump in every Tuesday to do your milestones, whatever ones you're going to do.
Yeah, but I feel like the raid people are going to yell at me if I mess up.
They probably will.
They will.
I don't like that. I don't like that pressure.
Yeah, if you LFG, you're probably going to get someone yelling at if you mess up.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I'm pretty sure like the first week, people were just yelling at you if you messed up, even though no one else has done it before that point. The new raid, at least.
So
I should just devote a week to every game I own. Too bad there's not.
all you got to do for Tuesday. I'm sorry, for Destiny 2.
Today's Tuesday.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm
Destiny
doing that
2,
thing that I do on Tuesday.
Destiny 2, just spending like 3 hours playing Destiny 2, you're fine. Get everything you need.
Be good. I held my own when we live streamed it, which you can check on our YouTube channel.
Why?
He was on this. He did a part of a strike.
There you go.
It's a piece of cake.
The new wizard guys. I forget his name.
Yeah, but you said they all look the
Vikram?
same.
Zal.
Vikram. Vikram the Warlock.
Vikram the Warlock. Yeah. So
If it wasn't for the other team dropping out, we would have been fine.
fantastic, peachy.
But yeah, so mostly just got to play some more Destiny 2, and I tried to play Doom again when the internet was out.
Yeah,
we were talking about it offline. I've had Doom for a while.
For PS4 or
yeah,
Xbox?
PS4. I've had it for a while. I can't, like, we were joking about it before, but I really feel like Destiny's ruined shooters for me. Like, for whatever reason now, I feel like when I play, like, shooter campaigns, like, eventually at some point they get repetitive, and I feel like I just can't bring myself to go back. I'm not excited to go back to find out what happens a lot of times.
Shooters, for me, I enjoy if it's co-op, the campaign. That makes things a lot more fun.
Like I said, Far Cry is a little bit different because it's open world. There's more to do in it. It's RPG elements, but with you're saying with co-op, I just sparked the Far Cry comment.
That's co-op, right?
Yeah.
Have you tried that out yet?
Yeah, I did it with my buddy Justin. It was good. Fun.
Anything different? It's like the old days where you lose stuff doing... Sometimes you would lose things in co-op.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, when I was playing Far Cry, and this is where it's kind of weird, like, Far Cry, when I did the campaign, it was one of those things where I kind of wanted to do the story. I didn't want to worry about, like, is this other guy that I'm with having fun? You know, because they weren't going to get any kind of progression with Far Cry.
Yeah. You
get experience and everything, but you don't get progression. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I kind of want to just beat the story.
Yeah. Well, that's with me, because back in the day, playing co-op games, like, I made it clear, I was like, listen... I'm in for the cinematics. Yeah. If you're someone that's going to skip them, you're not playing with me.
We're no longer friends.
Usually I'll play it first and then go back. Like Halo, for instance. I play the campaign and then co-op, get the other achievements and like the hidden stuff too.
Yeah, I used to be like that, but then Destiny 1's cutscenes made me really annoyed, so I started skipping them all the time. Yeah. So when they started giving you the skip option, it became a habit for me to skip cutscenes. Yeah. And even in other games now, I just instinctively hit skip cutscene.
Well, thank you, because you guys were very kind when I was playing Destiny 2 for the first time.
Well, no, we could skip the cutscenes and you could still watch.
Oh, okay. So you guys just wait for me.
Yeah.
Swear at me through the whole cinematic.
No, I mean, like I said, the Destiny 2 was fine because Destiny 1 was a real problem. Because Destiny 1, you couldn't skip cutscenes at all.
Oh, really?
So, so every time you did a heroic
but...
mission, you had to watch the cutscene over and over and over again.
How did that game get so popular? Like, that alone would have made me get rid of it.
It's because it was a new thing. It was different.
No.
Okay.
The ability to... No, I'm just kidding.
It allows you to check your social media as you're waiting for it to pass by.
I got you. Oh, so
or
there, it gives you something to do.
Snack.
That's what I always thought with Fortnite did. Like, when you go in and die, if you die, some people are amazing at it, but for me, I died. I always felt like that intermission where you're waiting to parachute again. Like, that was like, I'm like, this is where everybody's checking their social media. Everyone has their phone right now. I was like, this is kind of genius. Because everyone has something to do now instead of sitting there.
They're all tweeting about how they're playing Fortnite now. And
that's true.
It's word of mouth.
Fortnite's huge.
So, Carmen, what else were you playing?
That was pretty much Doom. I just wish, like I said, I know it's a great game, and I've enjoyed it. I know your brother talks highly about Doom. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's just too repetitive. I don't care enough about the story.
For Chris, he just loves, like, the stress reliever of, like, ripping people's heads off.
Yeah. I don't get...
And not getting arrested for it.
After the first few dozen times, it's a lot of fun. I just... Like, the story, I don't really... I mean, Doom has... I'm sure there's somewhat of a story, but Doom is pretty much, hey, there's demons.
Plus, he's playing it on his PC, so...
Yeah.
He's really...
But with that being said, like, I always enjoy playing the Call of Duty campaigns. But they're shorter campaigns, and a lot of times the cinematics and the stuff that happens are a little bit more grandiose. Yeah. So they break up.
I always looked at what you say, Call of Duty as like a Michael Bay.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what exactly
extravaganza.
And now they're not going to have the campaign. They want to screw that all up. But I usually always buy it. And I've beaten every single campaign in Call of Duty since Call of Duty 2.
Yeah.
Because they're enjoyable little experiences, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go jump in and be really good at multiplayer, and then I got my butt kicked at multiplayer. And I'm like, I'm trading you back now.
There once was a time where that was true, but now
there was a time where
now there's people that skip campaigns. I mean, not now, but I mean they've been doing that since Modern Warfare. They skip the campaign just to get good at multiplayer. So by the time you catch up, you beat the campaign, you think you're awesome at it.
Yeah.
You realize the AI is not good as a real person.
Yeah.
And they kick your ass.
Yep.
Every time. So. But anyway, Jonah, what are you playing?
Well, I was playing Destiny for the early part of the week, but then I lost internet. So that didn't happen for a while, but
You went back to checkers?
Yeah. No, I played Dragon's Crown Pro that just came out last week.
What is that for?
Co-op, right?
Yeah, it's co-op. It's like RPG. It's like Golden Axe, but with more RPG elements and a loot system.
And it's 2D or 2.5D.
2.5.
That's on what? What is it?
PS4.
Is it really?
Yeah, it was on PS.
It was originally a PS Vita game.
Ooh, it's got that 2.5D. How's it look?
It looks pretty rad.
It's a good art style.
Yeah.
We should live stream. No,
that's a fun
We should
game.
play that.
I think, how many can you play that to?
You can play up to 4 players.
Okay.
Co-op?
Co-op. I don't know about couch co-op, but it's online co-op. You can if we had like 2 systems, we could play like together, but maybe there's local co-op. I didn't even look into it.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it's really fun. I like if the campaign isn't that long, and you can do the same levels over and over again. Loot drops. There's S rank drops, A rank, and S rank is like exotic.
Here's a question.
Yo,
does LAN work in this?
In this world that we live in.
Yeah. No. So there's no like. It doesn't count as you're playing online.
Whatever on the back of the box says, it's either a network or co-op.
And that's funny. That sounds like I just started gaming, but it's not. It's just that's a question I haven't asked in a very long time. So I was just curious.
It might. I just don't know.
So basically, it works through the Wi-Fi.
You figure
it
has to, because I'm assuming like a lot of the tournaments and stuff like that, they probably all have to link up to like a centralized hub.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm assuming that's a server. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how it's probably different. I mean, it's all wireless. I was going to say,
not like the old days when we just got 2 original Xboxes and hooked up Halo between you and your brother's room.
I mean, we could do that. We could find a game that's over LAN or over the Wi-Fi co-op, and we'll just set up a bunch of TVs, rock it out.
Hell yeah!
Make a video about it. That'd be fun. But so yeah, how do you like that game?
I love it. Yeah, I played most of it already this week. I haven't beat the last boss yet. And I probably will make more characters and play the harder difficulties now after I do beat it. But now that I have Destiny, I have to play that. So just put that on the back shelf.
Say it was a blessing that he didn't give you God of War.
It was.
I got you.
But I'm really upset you didn't.
I'm gonna ignore it. Next week.
Cool.
So that's all I played.
The bulk of what you play.
I am surprised that Destiny drew me back in like it did too. It's surprising.
Yeah. So, speaking of what you were just talking about, I know that was the only game, but do you recommend it to people?
Yes. Dragon Crown. Actually, Dragon's Crown isn't a new game. It came out in PS3 Vita like years ago, and they brought it up, remastered it, added new stuff. I think.
So it's not physical.
It is a physical.
Yeah, I think it was a PS3 PS Vita. Released at the same time.
Yeah, it released.
So it's an HD.
Yeah.
Kind of. Okay, so it's been around for a little while.
It's been around. It doesn't. It's not like it feels like it could have released this year. It's not like it's outdated or anything. It's very unique, very fun, beat 'em up kind of RPG.
Is it more of the lines of? Is it like real action? Like when you say JRPG? So
yeah, it's not. It's not turn based.
Turn based. Cool. Yeah, I like that.
It's not turn based.
It's side scrolling real time.
It's like in Golden Axe when you move forward and then the screen stops moving forward. You have to beat everybody. Then
And then
you press square to do an attack. That O to do an attack. Then you combine different attacks with your stick. It's
Diablo is what I was trying to come up with.
It's kind of like a side-scrolling Diablo.
Yeah.
That's what I was just like. I know what it is.
Classes and stuff like that. Yeah.
Cool beans. So yeah, I got to check that out. Actually,
yeah,
that
really
sounds cool. So I didn't get too much time to play anything. I did turn on my SNES Classic and try my hand at I talked about Secret of Mana last time, and then I was doing some CastleVania 4 again. Ooh. It's a good time. It's definitely a good time.
Is that the one you're having the trouble? Or was that a different one?
You know what? They all have their own little hardness to them.
Yeah.
It's definitely a game, like a Metrovania is what they call it. It's about practice. It's about playing it, dying, try again. Playing it, dying, try again. And then you get the I guess the pattern or I guess the tempo of it, I would say. Because I remember from the first Castlevania game for the NES, I was playing it. I just wanted to beat it. I wanted to get into it. And there's just one level where it took me like all this time trying to figure out how to beat it. And just like, you take your time on this, take your time on that, but then you just die. But then I found out if you actually just go for it, and you just like you're speed running the level, it's so much easier. But like, you learn these things like that. So, Castlevania 4, I don't think is as hard as like the first one near the end or the third one. It is challenging, but it's definitely cool. It's definitely a fun game. I mean, Carmine, you got to turn on your SNES Classic, man.
I know.
Especially when you didn't have internet. What is wrong with you? That was perfect time. You two.
I'm gonna put it upstairs too. I'll put it upstairs so like I can mess around with it.
Show your son.
Yeah. Well, he's big into Mario Kart. The only reason my Switch is getting used right now is because my son likes to play Mario Kart.
Nice. There you go. Well, I don't know how he's gonna get. I mean, what you're telling me he got blown away with the current gen Mario Kart versus the old school.
Yeah, so I don't think
you can go back. There's a big difference.
Especially like the new school Mario Kart has all like the settings where you can keep him on the track.
Yeah.
And it kind of it will. What else is there? You can like do a constant go setting too if you want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that because I'm like, you're gonna learn how to press the button.
Yeah.
But he can do that a lot easier on that than if he was going to go back to the SNES.
Yeah. But I'm actually I love that SNES Classic, so you can get yours until the end of the year apparently. So keep looking out for that. Like I say all the time, use the Tracker app. That's what it's called, the Tracker app. I downloaded it for Android. I'm sure it's for Apple as well, but you put that little notification ding, and it'll let you know like within seconds of when it's available somewhere. So, but you gotta act fast. People got wind of it again because I've been getting some notifications, and I already have my limit, but I was just checking on them, and they're starting to last again, like maybe a couple minutes. So
that's good.
But check GameStop, check Walmart, check Target. They're still in there. It's so much easier to get these than the NES Classic was the first one. But I can't wait for the NES Classic to return as well, because then I can actually play Castlevania 1 and 2, have save states, so I don't have to sit there and try to beat Dracula for 8 hours and fail miserably. I can at least save it, come back to it another day.
Just gotta get good.
I do wish the Dracula's Curse was on there, because that's a fun game too. Anyway, that's what I've been playing, so.
Cool.
Let's move on to some news topic here.